never mind. I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in, take it easy. There's no need to scream and shout. As far as I can see, now think it's time for you to leave in peace. Yeah. As far as I can see, now think it's time for you to leave in peace. Yeah. Peace now. In peace now. In peace now. In peace now.
When I close my eyes before going into Universium, I think about the moment we were hoping wouldn't end, because I never knew it was my imagination. I never wanted to say what I said, I just wanted an explanation. When I close my eyes before going into Universium, I think about the moment we were hoping wouldn't end, because I never knew it was my imagination. I never wanted to say what I said, I just wanted an explanation. Never wanted.
Wait for it. ये तो स्ट्रीम हो रहा है तो मेरी आवाज स्ट्रीम हो जाएगी ना. ओके. लाइक ओके. लाइक ओके. लाइक ओके. लाइक ओके. Last 4 minutes to the submission deadline. Last 4 minutes. स्टेज पे स्पीकर दे देंगे ना. स्टेज पे स्पीकर एक्सेस हो जाएगा उसका. स्टेज पे मल्टीपल स्पीकर हो सकते हैं. हाँ.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
trying to protect your soul.
We'll be announcing the results in 5 minutes. We will be announcing the results in 5 minutes. Thank you. Mic testing, mic testing. Okay. Mic testing, mic testing. गोपाल दिखा तू इधर हो गोपाल माइक टेस्टिंग माइक टेस्टिंग माइक टेस्टिंग दोनों जगह आ जा Akash, audio fine. Good evening, everyone. To every part of the staff, we extend our sincere thanks for your exceptional commitment to solving the gaming cases. Your ideas and hard work were truly Your ideas and hard work were truly commendable. The competition was fierce with over 500 registrations from 112 colleges across India. Your participation made it an incredible journey. While only 15 teams have advanced to the next round, each one of you has left a mark.
The pitching will be in form of 3 plus 2, which is 3 minutes for pitching and 2 minutes for Q&A. The selected teams are Crisis Crushers, Ariman's team, Gold Diggers, B Kanishka 400, Changer, Alpha Q, Yakuza, Sharma 2005 Sanchita, Badberry, Innovista Innovisionaries, Morpheus, V Budolia, Arimans, Pitch Perfect, and Zesty Tanutis. Congratulations to the selected teams. Your achievement is well deserved, and we eagerly anticipate your solutions in the pitching round. To those who weren't selected, remember that innovations have no bounds and are invaluable. The pitching order will be shared on Discord. Thank you. 3 plus 4 H. 4 for Q&A. The corrected time for the pitching round will be 3 plus 4. 3 minutes for pitching and 4 minutes for Q&A.
Mic testing. Okay, mic testing.
साइड से मैं तुमने अनम्यूट तो अच्छा माइक कहाँ पर है
Hello, hello. Mic test, mic test, mic test. Mic testing, mic testing.
Hello.
Is crisis question on the stage?
On mic testing. Yeah.
हाँ देख लूंगा feasibility times. Hello. Yeah, you can start. So, like in there, you mentioned that there's a single day delivery feature. So, how is that like even comparing to that? You're just defeating the whole purpose. So, all right, thank you for the question. The first main measure is that there is competition. If quality were to be compromised by any one of the shopkeeper or any one of the shops, the customer can switch to another shop on the user interface. Secondly, since we are competing with Zepto, it is mandatory for the shopkeepers to keep their quality higher and better. Right. Basically, delivery boys are the individuals who work at the shops themselves. In case of a large order surplus, what will happen is we will hire a couple more delivery boys in that case. If the amount of orders exceeds its initial amount, initially we are relying on the shop's time tested systems. All right. In this case, so unlike Zepto, which requires a huge amount of investment, like we have warehouses, we have the delivery tempos in that, we will then hire a few delivery boys. In that case, and less initial investment is required. All right. So in this case, first of all, the initial investment is quite low. We only need to set up the interface as well as the technical nodes on the shopkeeper's end. And once the footfall starts on Main Street and people start using Silicon Choke for going on Main Street and ordering, what will happen is that Silicon Choke will be subscription based. And as the amount of subscribers increase, the revenue will start rolling in that case. And Zepto, on the other hand, it might be a bit less, the prices of the goods might be less expensive, a bit less expensive. However, the quality here would not be compromised, and individuals will, the revenue will slowly start increasing in that case. Initially, our investment is less. Could you please repeat it once?
Individual people, a very long period of time. Thirdly, we also have the sort of joy in it, because this interface allows you to what has started etc. And unlike Zepto, which during the pandemic had quite large and so for debit directly with process. Is the silicon show what will happen is the people will start to enjoy show and people follow as these things will actually help in so in case of Zepto, actually, often the last week, the both 10 days or 15 days, forced to information and then last one. However, if we use the shopkeepers, they must, in order to make sure that the company doesn't take, we would have to and would already service. Over pressure on that was that. They compromise already. So don't come to so that will be enough. They did not get clean stopping. And similarly, we said about goods such as this, and that was own brand, it is said to be. And for that case, case of point, for the initial one, initial point testing case, you have to get from the new. Thanks a lot.
The next team is Gold Diggers. I request them to raise their hands. No, no, no. No, no.
Good evening, everyone.
Swasti,
We are
hold on,
here.
hold on. Just a second. Sharat, audio, Discord को audio we want audio देना. Swasti, just say something.
Hello.
आकाश ऑडिटोरियम में नहीं आया. पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है. Swasti, could you please say something?
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, okay. We can.
Uh, can I start?
I also request the judges to use the end but by asking questions. सुनाई नहीं दे रहा उसमें. नहीं सुनाई दे रहा.
May I start? Hello.
Yes, Swasti, you can speak.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. We are here to address a pressing issue in Newbury, an outdated infrastructure struggling to cope with a growing population, leading to daily traffic jams, energy waste, and limited services. Enter SAR, an urban planner with a vision, a tech driven solution that can transform Newbury into a smart city. The challenge we face is clear. How can technology help Newbury grow sustainably, making life better for its residents while addressing issues like supply disruptions due to the ongoing international crisis in the world? Firstly, let's talk about traffic. Newbury streets are clogged with traffic jams, leading to wasted time and energy. The solution? An AI powered traffic management system that optimizes traffic flow, reducing congestion and emissions. We're talking about smart traffic lights, dynamic routing for public transportation, and real time traffic predictions to keep the city moving efficiently. Energy waste is another problem, and we propose a renewable energy integration plan, harnessing solar and wind power to reduce the reliance on fossil fuels. Smart grids that will efficiently distribute this clean energy, reducing the costs and environmental impact. Now, to boost sustainability and community engagement, we have also proposed AR enhanced public spaces, parks, museums, and landmarks that can be transformed into immersive experiences, attracting tourists and educating residents about the city's rich history. In addition, we will also introduce an innovative digital services hub which the residents can access through which the residents can access a wide range of city services through a user-friendly mobile app or website, streamlining payments, reporting issues, and accessing valuable information. What we thought was to promote inclusivity will bridge the digital divide. Affordable internet access, devices, and digital literacy training will ensure that all the residents can benefit from the smart city initiatives. Now, moving over to our challenge, we understand that the problem of supply distribution of semiconductor material poses a hindrance for us. But Newberry is a city of innovation and we don't back down from challenges. So, we have formulated a series of innovative solutions to navigate these hurdles and ensure our city's smart growth and sustainability. First of all, strategic stockpiling. We will establish strategic stockpiles of critical semiconductor material to serve as a buffer against supply chain disruptions and continuously replenish them. The next option that we could have was collaborative agreements, that we could enter into agreements with other smart cities and regions to share semiconductor resources during crisis and establish a network for resource sharing and collective problem solving. Moving over to the public private partnerships, we can collaborate with the private sector stakeholders to ensure a consistent and secure supply of semiconductor materials, encourage technology companies to invest in Newberry semiconductor infrastructure, and diversification of suppliers. We can identify and engage with multiple suppliers from different regions to mitigate the risk and develop long term partnerships with trusted suppliers for secure access to these materials. Smart inventory management. Implement
37.
real implement real-time inventory tracking and management systems using IoT technology. And our last solution was to use advanced recycling and circular economy. That is, invest in advanced recycling technologies to recover and reuse the semiconductor materials. In conclusion, the transformation of Newberry into a smart city is not just a technological endeavor, it is also a promise of a more sustainable, efficient, and inclusive future. These innovative solutions, to my belief, can make a real difference, ensuring that Newberry thrives and prospers no matter the challenges that it faces. Together, we can turn this vision into reality. Thank you.
Lovely presentation. The smart waste management mentioned in the like how
Excuse me, I can't hear the
आवाज
voice
नहीं
properly.
आवाज भी नहीं आ रही हेलो
Hello.
Swati, can you explain a bit more about the smart waste management? How the sensors are working and how the waste is segregated?
Yeah. So basically, the smart waste management, it will have these sensors, the IoT sensors, which will sense when the garbage is about to reach its limit, and so we can schedule the pickup trucks in such a way that minimizes the emissions, the carbon emissions. So, for example, say one day you don't need three pickup trucks to come and collect the garbage and move out of the city. You just need one, so that can be notified using this smart waste management. We could also have a waste segregation using this into wet waste, dry waste, and the recyclable waste. We could put posters up so that people are more informed about what kind of waste where they should dispose. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, right. So my question is that in the crisis, you mentioned that you can form public-private partnerships with other private companies. So don't you think the war will like disrupt their supply chain as well?
So basically, as a opposed to government institutions, public, of course, they do have effect on the wars, but not to that level as the governments actually do. So that is why we thought we could go for public-private partnerships. For example, during the COVID times when the national laboratories were working for creating vaccines, we had private companies like Pfizer come up with vaccines. Also, the budget really wouldn't be an issue because the Indian budget of smart cities is whopper 34,000 crores. So that allows us to uh, explore the options of private partnerships, even if they are a little more expensive, because out of those 35,000 in urban planning, 9,500 crores, if I'm not wrong, is allotted just for smart city development.
Oh, oh. Hello.
Swasti, just a second. We are facing issues with audio.
Yeah.
Am I audible right now, sir? Audible, audible. Okay, so can you elaborate on your traffic management problem? Like, how exactly are you going to solve it? As you mentioned in the previous slide, you just use AI to inform people where exactly the traffic is congested or so. But even now can be done using Google Maps, right? Like, what exactly would be your procedure and how you're going to reduce the traffic problem?
Hello? Could you please
Am I
please
audible?
repeat? Could you please repeat the question? There was a lot of like overlapping of voices actually.
Swasti, is it audible right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's audible.
Also, how exactly are you gonna tackle your traffic management problem? Like in the previous slide, you just explained that you're gonna use AI and you optimize जो भी जितना भी traffic road में inflows है, you just make sure that other people knows where exactly the traffic is congested and you avoid taking that route also. That even now can be done using Google Maps, right? Like what exactly would be your system like in clearance? Like let's say the simple solution would be like you create a better infrastructure like how exactly you're gonna imbibe tech in that so that it minimizes the cost of infrastructure also.
So basically, we know like Google Maps gives us the least congestion traffics, but our traffic management system is not just limited to the routing problems. It also has smart traffic lights. Actually, it is being implemented in a lot of smart cities now as well. There are specific cameras that have sensors that check the speed and the congestion in the area, and the traffic lights work accordingly according to ADR, which is the approximate distance software, which helps us figure out what is the status of traffic in that particular area, and that is how the the traffic lights in the city function. So, in addition to dynamic routing and helping people navigate their ways, we thought this could help in clearing congestion in our smart city. And at the same time, we thought that this could be easier for the elderly people to navigate. Not everybody knows how to use Google Maps, but if the traffic lights are in a way that just provides them congestion free routes, it could also help them.
बंद हो गया. That's it from our side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, one announcement is not by answering the question of the judges, please be concise and admit the timings of 4 minutes. If it exceeds the required in time evaluation. So the next game is Alpha Q.
Hello, hello, hello,
Yes, yes, you are audible. You can start speaking.
hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
So, can we start?
Yeah, you can start presenting.
So,
Please start with the
good
PPT.
evening, esteemed. Hello,
Yeah, please start with the PPT.
good evening, esteemed judges, fellow participants.
Just a second. Please share your PPT as well.
Okay, wait, PPT share करूँ?
Uh, Please share your PPT and also turn on your video.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello, can you please include my fellow colleagues also, as they are not in this
Yeah,
channel?
yeah. I'm inviting them. Are these two your teammates?
Can we start?
Yeah, please share your PPT.
Yes.
Your time is started.
Can you see the PPT?
We cannot see your PPT yet.
Uh, just now?
It's still not visible.
Uh, okay, maybe one. Yeah, I'm. Is it visible now?
This is yeah.
Is it visible?
Yeah, you can start.
Let me share. Is it visible?
It is not visible, but we'll share the slides. You can start with the question.
Okay. So, good evening, esteemed judges, fellow participants, and honored guests. We, the Alpha Q team, joining you from IM Kashipur. Today, we are thrilled to present a solution to the case challenge that we have been tasked with. Before moving towards the case, let me set the stage and tell you our approach. We live in a rapidly evolving world where businesses must continuously adapt to remain competitive. The case before us is a prime example of a complex real world issue that requires innovative thinking. The challenge posed is Newberry's path to smart city innovation. And the challenge that lies before us is the supply chain disruption of semiconductor due to COVID-19 pandemic and both the ongoing wars. It's a critical challenge, one that we believe can be turned into an opportunity. At IIM Kashipur, we believe in holistic problem-solving approach. Our strategy for this case competition involves three key pillars. First is the research and analysis, second is innovation, and third is sustainability. Now we are moving, let's move towards the case.
Thank you so much, Obi, for this briefing. Yeah, so coming up to that case, that is Newberry's path to system smart city innovation. First of all, we are focused on the opportunities where there is endless opportunity. We are mainly focused on how we can obtain a revenue from the networks and how we can partner with other countries for the research and innovation. Focusing on building a strong partnership between major authorities of importance, which includes government organizations, operators, and original equipment manufacturers. That is a basic key element in the supply chain. Also, taking in hand with the technology suppliers. As with opportunities, several risks are attached, and that also we have considered, that is whether it is a political risk, regulatory risk, or financial risk. Now, taking your attention to the solutions that can cater the need of that Newsberry traffic jams by installing the ATCS and the smart cameras that can reduce the congestion, increase reliability, and improve the movability. Coming up to the energy waste and daily usage, we are focused on the daily waste collection and routing optimization through GPS that can help in optimizing efficient routes. We have also focused on the smart bins and sensors that can integrate with the crowd-based system for the real monitoring. Coming up to the limited services, we are mainly focused on DSRC system that can help in setting priority orders of vehicles by enumerating and enhancing the vehicles according to its importance. Now, focusing on the navigating efficiency and enhancing safety, with the crucial factors are to establish a smart crime tracking system that
One
helps in
minute is
mapping the real-time crimes. Now, I would like to shift our focus on how to generate a revenue for the newsberries, where we have kept our main focus on setting a smart kiosks that can help us to for the search of information of buses, metro services, but the revenue generation will be done through the ads. Other revenue practices that we focus is to generate it through the paid smart parkings, data monetization, and electric vehicle charging stations. Coming up to the crisis management part, to enhance the resiliency of Newsbury semiconductor supply chain and mitigate the potential disruption, we have applied the well-known SCM framework of 4Ps, that is parameters, phases, peoples, and plans. Coming up to the parameters, we have established the supply chain resilience index to measure the robustness of the semiconductor supply chain, along with the vulnerability assessment of identifying the weaknesses and keeping the monetary levels of that inventory. In phases, we have kept the assessment phase, planning phase, along with the monitoring and adaptation phases. Coming up to people, we have identified the decision makers in Newbury Enterprise that can help in this crisis. And the plans, we have developed the strategy to eliminate the semiconductor plans. Sorry.
your time is up.
Okay, okay. I just concluded it. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh, Pardon me, judges. Actually, this slide is not the one we have shared just now. Actually, we have submitted just now. This includes only three parts. That is the opportunity and risk, solution, and revenue. The one which we have submitted right now also includes the crisis management part that is not included in this slide.
Okay, can you please share the answer?
Pardon us. Actually, we are not able to share the screen. Actually, some sort of no, error it is showing. So, if you have received the PPTs, can we request you please uh, and show that
Okay,
actually we
I'm
are not
just
able to share screen. Some sort of error it is showing. I don't know why. We all three members have a Mac with us, so I don't know why it is not sharing. We request you to please share that slide. Actually, we have included in a crisis management part also in that. Hello, 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 hello. My colleague has resolved the issue of screen share. Can you please include him also? His name is Debabrata. He's not in the room. Debabrata, can you please share the screen?
Okay, just
Is it visible now?
yeah, your screen is visible.
Yeah, we can see the screen now. Can you quickly go over the slides? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, Devrata, can you please go with the slides? Means
Yeah.
from the
Yeah,
start.
just yeah. Can one of you just quickly explain each of the slides again?
Yeah, coming up to the first slide, it's an opportunity and risk slide. As I've already told you that we have kept various opportunities, so in which we can mainly focus on how to obtain the revenue from the networks and how to build a partnership with the major authorities and importance of their importance, and include also the government organizations, operators, and various OEMs, which is a basic major part of the supply chain. Also, we have kept in about the risks that are associated with it. So there are several risks, whether we have included whether it is a political risk, uh, financial risk, or regulatory risk. And also we have kept the solution to prevent new body traffic jams by installing the ATCS, the smart cameras, and also which can basically help to reduce the congestion, increase reliability, and improve the flow of the traffic. Also, we are focused on the energy waste that can cater the daily issues that we were focused on the waste management part. And coming up to that, how we can generate the revenue for the new worry, we have kept our focus on that in installing the smart kiosks, where the major focus is on ad generation. uh, another one is that how we can generate it to the smart parkings, paid smart parkings, data monetization, and also the EVs charging stations. Coming up to that, also we have kept that our solution in the five dimensions of strategy, culture, process, technology, and data. Coming up to the crisis management part, we have basically adopted the SCM framework, that is basically use of 4Ps: parameters, phase, people, and plans. We have parameters. We have established supply chain resilience index to measure the robustness of the semiconductor supply chain, along with the vulnerability assessment that we have done in identifying the weakness and what are the and how we can monitor the inventory levels. Now, coming up to the phases, we have kept the assessment phase, planning phase, monitoring, and adaptation phase also. And in that third P, that is basically the people, we have identified the key decision makers for the new body enterprise, that is government, the relevant organization, the market makers, the market leaders, that can basically help in developing a strategy to resolve this crisis. And in the final, we have kept our plan in developing the strategic stockpiles of essential semiconductors components to ensure the availability. And we invest in a regional semiconductor production capacity, which can reduce the resilience on an external suppliers. Also, we have explored the alternative materials and technologies that can foster our the need in this crisis. And coming up to our short-term impact and long-term impact. In the short-term impact, we have focused on that how the crisis, like in the recent we have Russia-Ukraine conflict, that in which that the strong government connections can help us to cater this short-term impact. And in the long term, we have mainly focused on basic recycling techniques and how we can use for the other alternatives. So our contingency plan contain whole of that information. Like in the top level, you can see that is a global logistic hindrances, supply chain disruption, and alternative scarcity. So these are all the currently basic thing that can disrupt the supply chain of that. And also we have the two forces that is basically involved in that supply chain shortage. First one is the supporting forces that is basically trying to bring up the supply chain. Second is disrupted forces that are trying to bring down the supply chain. And in the last, we have focused on that the solutions that okay, we can do the alternative sources for the neon and palladium material that are basically the building block of semiconductor chips, and also the pricing techniques, how we can cater that price fluctuations, and also the neon recycling techniques that is currently lack in the current generation, current scenario. So thank you so much for giving us a time, and this is our approach.
Right. So my first question is that you mentioned the use of blockchain for peer-to-peer selling of excess electricity, right? So like, can you tell me a bit more about its implementation and like how would that be regulated?
Okay, sorry. For the blockchain, there are so many houses who have the solar panel system, right? So in solar panel system, there are so many there are many energies there are stored in the house, but they do not use that. So what you have to do, they can sell it to the other houses, the nearby houses that can obviously buy in a lower cost. And we can for a electricity charges, we can go with the solar panels, right? That is obviously that that not much cost. So we are factoring the costing factors here. So in the costings, if the electric charges it 1 unit for 8 rupees or something, that for we can go with the solar panel system, that is the blockchain system, like they are connected with house to house or nearby places to places, that can produce the energy through also we can charge our EVs, and also we can the lights and all of those things. And here we can focusing on the cost factors, like for the for the costings ones, they are reduced in terms of costing. So it's benefits the city to help on this.
Hi. Am I audible? Hi.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask that the that even using blockchain is a large source of energy consumption. So why do you think that the reason you are using it is worth using blockchain in this case?
So as of now, that blockchain system, so we are giving you the example what is actually we are going to do. For blockchain, like every path is connected to each of one of you, right? It if you show the bitcoins or something, that they are the blockchain system. So we can go with this idea, with this with this cities, smart cities. That is, each of house is connected with the each of house, each of the house is connected with a one chain. Like for a electric, but for the electricity part, that's why I'm saying that for the electricity part, that the solar panel is feasible for the costing of this. So if one house is don't need that much of energy, so what we can go, that energy can go with the other house, they can buy it from that house. Or but like in a simple cost, like they can charge is like for 1 unit they can charge 1 rupee. That is also more feasible to the costings. And so that's why we are developing this, that suggesting this blockchain probability that each house is connected with each part, and the costing is also the financial factors in this, because in India there is because in India the financial market, if you go for the market situation, that is like literally that is not that good. So we are going to how to reduce the cost during this blockchain property. So we are suggesting this blockchain to reduce the cost as well as the connected, as well as the data
Right.
security and the security of the solutions.
Okay, that's all right. Another question I had is about the smart kiosks that have been mentioned there. Like, don't you think that's redundant? There are already online platforms in place for all these facilities. Do we really need that much
Yeah.
hardware? And what benefit is it providing against the online platforms that are available?
Yeah, okay. So it's about that online kiosk, installing it in the public places that can give us the information regarding the bus timing, the metro timings, and all. I can agree with you that we have the mobile apps and all, but it is about the real-time data, and it is coming from the sources that is basically maintaining it. So it's not about that a person can go on the mobile and have the data. So not all the data about the buses and the stops and all is not there displayed. So that type of data we are going to display it, but our main focus will be on the revenue generation for that from that kiosk. So how we can generate the revenue, main focus is on that. We can contact about the local businesses so that they can display uh, their products or their advertisement on the kiosk, and by that only they will be getting the sale, we will be getting the revenue, and public will be getting the required information. So that is the basic motive about completing the whole chain.
Right, I still don't think that it's worth the cost because like all the online platforms have authentic data which is updated real time itself. And like even what you're suggesting, getting all the data and all the everything in one place and charging for it, you can still do that through a mobile app. So why would you choose WebCure?
So it's not about the charging it from the customer. It's about getting a revenue generation ad. Yeah, I can totally agree with that about that. It's in the mobile, but what is there if we have that single user in the mobile and he's doing that particular tracking and all. So if there is a kiosk, we have the multiple persons standing there. So that ad generation, the revenue generation is not particularly limited to a particular person. It will be going towards the more than a group under, and having a bunch of people getting that particular ad. So main focus is on that ad generation, not on that data and getting the needs. Also, the public will be more interested if they are going to get that data and not every time go on the mobile and have the net and all. So they have everything in the place. We have the everything. We have the audience that particular that marketer have the audience, and they are and that particular solution is, I think, giving us a great return, I can say.
So I want to add
Okay,
something.
thank you. That's it from our
Okay, okay.
Okay,
side. Okay,
okay.
thank you.
Okay.
You may leave now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Am I audible now? Yeah. All the further pitching for the online teams will now be done at 10 p.m. The further rounds have been rescheduled and the mails have been sent through Anstar. The offline pitching will now continue as follows in activity space 2. If you have any queries, you may raise your hands.
Offline only.
If the online teams have any queries, you may raise your hands.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Pancham.
Yes, Omi?
Can we leave the room?
Yes, you can leave.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Probali?
Sir, can you please repeat what you said for the online teams?
The online pitching will now happen at 10 p.m. The mails have been sent through Unstop. If you have any other queries, you can drop them in the Innovista support channel.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Khushi Jain, you can join the stage.
Yes, sir. At 10 p.m.
Full. Question? Yes, sir.
Yes.
You want to know the
Hello.
sequence?
Yes, yes.
We'll post the sequence on Discord as well. We'll post the sequence
So
shortly.
at 10 p.m. Okay, we just need to join the Discord at 10 p.m., right?
Could you please repeat?
We just need to join Discord at 10
Just
p.m.,
just
right?
a second. You have to join Discord at 10 p.m. and at that time your pitching round will happen.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
And we'll send the meet link over here and to Unstop as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. We're now closing the stage. I hope all the queries have been resolved. Akash, stage closed for them.
and the user can see the availability of the doctors as per his or her convenience. Also, we have a transparent model, which means we will ensure that you are not being overcharged or being scammed. Thank you.
नो डेटा आ रहा है, नो डेटा, स्क्रीन पे डेटा नहीं आ रहा है।
एक मिनट स्टॉप हुई है, पॉज हुई है। देखो अब आने लगेगी।
क्या लैन है?
आने लगी थी, आना शुरू हुआ।
तो माइक ही चाहिए ना तेरे को, मैं अलग से माइक पर चलेगा
क्या
माइक अलग से एक दूसरे से चलेगा
कहाँ से
रख दूँ देखता हूँ ऐप देखता हूँ
मैं भी देखूँगा।
हाँ ये कर लेंगे यूएस
यूएसबी
पे
कैसे?
तेरे है ना केबल बट
वहाँ पे है स्पीकर।
अच्छा अच्छा तो विद्युत टेस्टिंग भी दी विद्युत टेस्टिंग कर रियल टाइम
ओए पंचम, ये वाला फोन चेक कर, बंद हो गया वो कैमरा। ऐसे इन लोगों की पीपीटी लगाने में फायदा नहीं है।
जीमीट नहीं करना है क्या डायरेक्ट ही करना है
हाँ
डायरेक्ट ही करना है
जैसे जीमीट करेगा तो ओबीएस भी इधर चल जाएगा। छोड़,
स्क्रीन बंद कर रहे हो
अरे ये कैम बंद हो गया।
कैम की कर दोगे
हाँ
तेरे फोन बैटरी है तेरे फोन
वही करूँगा।
कैमरे में कर दूँ बैठ क्या बात है ना बड़ा है मेरा
खोल, जल्दी कर।
करता हूँ मैं चुप फोन भी चुका हुआ है
इस फोन में कहूँगा।
बताइए जब प्रो वाला चाहिए होगा ऐसा
हाँ
प्रो वाला चाहिए होगा ऐसा
ये आगे बोल 172
172 में आता 116.75 106.75 106
तू जो ही लगा। हेलो हेलो
All right. So, you know, like you mentioned a lot.
Overall solution, I would like to incorporate technology along with educate physical control. Even 12% everyone educated over there. So we need to make sure that it is understood by them. So we try having schemes like the government started the Fashion Act, which has local languages for the so I propose use of technology in all these schemes so that we can when they head of government, uh, we think by the picture, we can say that when to the relation of the hospital, but seconds of the place where I could get breakfast to systems for weather and business that use of drones in case of any accessibilities. Electronic health records was it the data can't be entered in the times of diseases and floodings. And then satellite communication was fiber optics, of course, won't be working with any system.